DJ here with another DJs BrewTube. Yet another beer review tonight, and tonight we're going to do a little Hefeweizen. That's right, going back to DJ's German roots here, I love me some Hefeweizen. I found either people like Weizen beers or they don't. I know a lot of guys are like, oh, I don't like that weed in there, banana, too bad for you. I like them, so I'm going to review it tonight. Before we get too deep into this review, ASU baby, go Devils, that's right, Sun Devils. Anywho, getting down into this one. Tonight we got Haker-Pschorr Weisse Bier, okay? Hefeweizen, what does it mean? Hefeweizen, yeasty wheat beer. Weizen's wheat, Hefe is yeast, yeasty wheat beer, okay? Really awesome stuff. I have family members who actually make this when I was a little kid, grandmothers and aunties and everything. They used to make Weizen beer at the house. So I'm a longtime fan of this, and I don't know what it is. In the summertime, I crave Hefeweizen like crazy. I like Hefeweizen more than the Belgian style wit beers just because, to me, a lot of them have a more aggressive flavor characteristic, especially some of the, like Weihenstephanos and other ones. When you get into Weizen box and everything, man, you got the stronger alcohol and that big, just refreshing flavor. But anyways, before I go crazy on this one, Haker-Pschorr, awesome beers, man. They're a prototypic, precise German brewery. When they brew a beer, they make their ales and their lagers, boom, dead on. And they've been brewing beer, it says right here on the label, since 1417. When you've been making beer that long, you know what you're doing. You're no pikers, you're not just starting out, you got beer down, okay? So these guys are out of Munich, Germany, and the brewery is called Brau GmbH. So this beer is 5.5% ABV, 13 IBU, real low, but that's typical of Hefeweizen. It's not supposed to be bitter. It's supposed to be sweet, refreshing, and palate cleansing, just yummy beers, because these are meant to be drank in the beer garden. And in the beer garden, we have in German what they say, you feel gemütlich, okay? Gemütlich is like calmness and contentedness and happiness. It's got a lot of meanings, but it's like chill, basically. It's like the German way. Gemütlich is like the German, and especially around the Munich area way, of saying like, I'm chilling. I've got Gemütlich here in the beer garden. But anyways, the style is Hefeweizen, of course. This is a year-round serving, and we drink it in a Weizen glass. This is a modified Weizen glass with a tulip top or a trumpet top. Why do I like this one? Because you get a lot better aeration and smell in this. That the normal Weizen glass that sort of goes in, you don't get as much of that smell. And sometimes you get overcast on the head. This gives a little bit more surface area, so you can really pour that beer in there, and you get a really good nose on the beer with this type of glass. But anyways, let's give this a shot and see what we've got here. Boom, one pop. Okay, let's see what we got. Get this into a glass, guys. We'll go slow at first, then we'll pour them right down the middle. This is a Hefeweizen. We want a head on this, don't we, guys? Boom. There we go. That's Hefeweizen. 5-finger head, cresting over the top. Look at that gorgeous color. Slightly hazy. I didn't get down into the yeast. When I finish off this bottle, I like the yeast. Not everyone wants the crud out of the bottom. I like it. I really like that strong punch in the face flavor that it gives you. Man, and talk about nose, I can feel it wafting off the top of this, and that's what Hefeweizen's all about, man. All that carbonation comes out of the beer, it aerates it and just opens up that beer, okay, as it's coming out. This is nice and cold. I like Hefeweizen cold. This is probably about 45 degrees, somewhere around there. And let's get a nose on this one. Well, the color, let's go ahead. We're cloudy golden color, plenty of streaming bubbles up at the top. We've settled off on the head, solid 3.5, 4-finger head on that beer. And this is a wider mouth glass too, so this is plenty of head on this bad boy. But look at that color. It's a darker golden amber. Some Hefeweizens will be lighter color, more straw, but this is more towards the amber golden. And that's typical of Haker-Pschorr's Hefeweizens, and also some of the other ones as well. The names escape me, but like the Weihenstephanos, those are more like more golden color. But this is that beautiful golden amber color, sort of copperish, but man, lovely, lovely beer. And look at the glass lacing on that. This will have glass lacing forever as this beer goes down. And that head, when we're doing a cap test on this like I do many times, That's not going anywhere. It's not even sinking into the head. So, totally strong beer head on this one. Anyways, nice and rocky, but let's get a nose on it. Whew, Hello Yeast. Wow. Spice, banana, a bit of grain in there. Man, that's just lovely. A bit of sweetness. Yeasty esters are just wafting off of this beer. It's only 5.5%, no alcohol smell at all. If you swizzle it around, no alcohol legs, but you can see that head, even shaking this hard, that doesn't even dent it. It just forms it up more and makes it strong again. Man, I gotta get a taste of this one. Let's see what we got. Man, right up at the front, you get smacked right in the face with that banana yeasty esters and spiciness, and you have a bit of hops in there, just enough to balance it off, and then you got the malty sweetness that cleans your palate off and gives you you get a dry finish at the end of this when you drink it, and says come back and drink some more. Remember guys, when you're in a beer garden and you're getting into that Gemütlich like we were talking about before, they serve this in, you know, full half-liter mugs, the big dimpled mugs like I've had like my Lowenbräu mug that I've had in some, or even full liter mugs. So this is a typical Weissenglass, but man, when you're in the beer garden, you're getting a big one of this and you're chugging this stuff. This is their session beer. To me, I could session this bad boy all day long. You're out in the grill, you're out in the sun, man, the heat. This is super refreshing, and this will stand up to a lot of foods because it has a strong enough flavor, especially when you're with sausage or seafood, chicken, fish, all that kind of stuff. Man, this will stand up to it. All those great summer foods we love with burgers and everything. Man, this is just awesome. I even like this a lot of times when I'm having, like, I'm eating light for the night, having a salad with some chicken or something like. Man, this is just bumping for me. You know, this blows lager beers, most of them away. Now there's some nice all malt lager beers coming out that are making better examples of the style, but this one, man, this is just an awesome example of the Hefeweizen style. I really enjoy this beer. I'm going to get another taste here. Yep. Like I said, it's got that spiciness. Everything you want out of a Hefeweizen, this has. This is like a prototypical Hefeweizen. You can take it. This is a very precise tasting German beer. They talk about Germans and precision. You can tell that this beer was made with the best of ingredients that they could acquire. It was taken time after time after time in practice and getting better and better and better until they perfected it. I mean, you're making beer since the 1400s. Damn, it's going to be good. I'm just sorry. If your beer's crap, you don't last that long. Okay? And this beer is a great example. It's a prototypical Hefeweizen. If you can get it, try it. I haven't been disappointed by any of the German Hefeweizens I've had yet, and this one's pretty damn good. I have a Eyinger Hefeweizenbach that I'm going to review, and also a Weizenfahne, their Vitus, which is another Weizenbach. We've got some Doppelweizens, and all different kinds of ones we're going to review. I'm German by heritage, and I'm down with some German beers, and we're going to get into that roots too. Even though I like drinking local, I go back to these beers because, man, in the summertime, it's getting hot now. These are just awesome. So anyways, I'm flapping my gums here. Let's see, you know, overall, what do I think about this? It's smooth, crisp, easy to drink, and you can session this all day long. It's got the right alcohol content, and especially given the right session, I guess right setting also. It's a warm day, you want to cool off, cool down, man. This is an awesome beer. Give it a try, see what you think about it. So, let's see what we got here. Beer Advocate gives it a 90. Awesome score for them. And Rate Beer gives it a 94. I'm going to give it an A also. Also, important, why is it also getting an A? Because right here on the bottle, guys, it's got the date. When's it Best By? It says it right on here. It says Best By 7/12. So, plenty of time left on this beer. Good till July, nice and fresh. That's how you want to drink your Hefeweizen. You don't want them too old. This is a 5.5% beer, not recommended for extended cellaring. So if you're looking for a beer with a great crisp mouth feel, nice and smooth, easy to drink, cool you off on that hot summer day, especially, man, you know what, after you're doing some yard work, I hear guys saying, oh, let me have one of those Budweiser or anything. Why don't you give yourself a real reward, give yourself a real beer like this Hefeweizen here, guys. But anyways, flapping my jaws again, can't help myself, this beer's making me geek out, but that's why I'm making these videos, because I'm a damn beer geek. Anywho, remember, as always, guys, think globally, drink locally, support the craft beer movement. Let's keep this thing growing, guys, and I'll see you on the next DJs BrewTube. Peace out.